Here with Tailgate Sports, we're building a championship weekend parlay. Needless to say, I've had a tough few weeks of NFL betting, but I think we're going to get back on track this weekend with our four-leg parlay. What do you think, Ricky?
100%. I think this is a big week for some big money.
I like it. I like it. So let's start with the first game of the day, which to me, I'm shocked. Ravens and Chiefs aren't in prime time. We got the Ravens. We got the Chiefs. What do you like in this game? What do you have your eyes on? And what's one prop you think we are going to smash in this one?
I think that the middle of the field last week got a little abused. The passing game got a little out of hand. And I think this week, the defense on that Ravens team is absolutely phenomenal. I think they're going to force Mahomes to scramble a little bit. I have the over on his rushing yards, 26.5, minus 125. I like that play a lot.
I like it too. Like a lot of people sit there and go Lamar over, Lamar over, Lamar over. And everyone's hammering the over on that side. It's usually when you take the unpopular side is when you win. So I like that. Mahomes is a scrambler. He's an underrated runner, so I do like that play. I'm going to take something on the Ravens side here. The return of probably one of the best tight ends in the NFL, Mark Andrews. He's coming back. Big game for the Ravens. He's got a lot of trust with Lamar Jackson in the red zone, so I'm taking Mark Andrews anytime touchdown, which is at plus 215 right now. It seems too good to be true, so I'm not going to let those odds and pass up on that. So give me Mark Andrews anytime touchdown.
I like that play a lot. He's coming back. I think they're not going to expect too much, and I think that's what they're going to take advantage of.
For sure. And I think Likely's been involved in the passing game a lot recently. Caught a few touchdowns from Lamar. So Lamar loves his tight ends. Maybe Likely gets involved, but I think it's more likely we get Mark Andrews on a touchdown. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, moving on. NFC Championship, 49ers, Lions, prime time football. I'll start off here. I think this game's going to be a lot closer than people think. I think the spread's 7, but I'm going to take a player prop here. Give me Christian McCaffrey over 3.5 receptions. It's at minus 120 right now. Detroit has a really, really, really good run defense, but you got to put the ball in CMC's hands some way. So if they're not getting success on the ground, I think they're going to use him in the passing game. He had 7 receptions last week, so I like 3.5 this week. Brock Purdy likes the short game, and McCaffrey loves catching those short end passes. So give me McCaffrey 3.5 receptions.
I like that play a lot too. I was looking at that. I think he's hit that in, I think, 4 of the last 5 games. And I think Debo's going to be on limited reps. And Christian McCaffrey, Brock loves his screen passes. I think that's going to hit.
Let's do it.
On my pick, I have Jameson Williams over on his receiving yards, 27.5. He's hit that in 4 of his last 5 games. And I think Detroit's going to be battling to come back a little bit. I think San Fran's going to maybe smack him around a little bit in the beginning, especially. And he's been getting his usage up. I think he's going to hammer that one.
I like it. Like, you think Amon-Ra is probably going to be locked down with the 49ers secondary, so it leaves a lot of space in the middle. Josh Reynolds has gotten involved. Laporta get involved, but I like that sneaky play because Williams could do that in one play. Like one play, he could hit this over, and we could be sitting here going, that was the easiest bet of all time.
100%. I've noticed Goff, kind of targets him downfield a little bit. I think maybe 2 receptions at the most, and that's probably going to hit.
Awesome. So that is our 4-leg parlay. You can take it as an individual 2 and 2. You can do a 4. You can do them straight. We're not here to tell you how to bet, but if you do bet with us and take this parlay for Championship Sunday.
100%. Big money, big weekend.
Can I get a game prediction here? We got Ravens, Chiefs, Lions, Niners. What do you think here?
I am going to take the Niners in the Lions game. I've been on them all year, every single week. On every one of my picks, I've chose the Niners. I think this is their year. And then for the Ravens game, a lot of people are taking the Ravens. They are the better team, but how many times have we seen Patrick Mahomes do this? I feel like, you were crazy to bet against Tom Brady. I feel like you're crazy to bet against Patrick Mahomes.
That's fair. I mean, Chiefs as a underdog is very, very appealing. I said back in December, I had the Ravens and the Niners in the Super Bowl. And then you have that conspiracy with the logo colors being the Super Bowl teams. You ever see that where the Super Bowl logos are the colors of the teams in it? I'm buying into that. And I'm also buying into the Ravens. I think this is the year Lamar, big knock on him. He can't win in the playoffs. I think he gets it done. And we get Baltimore versus San Francisco, a rematch of that regular season game in the Super Bowl.
That'd be electric. I'll never forget when I was a little younger and we were watching the first matchup when Colin Kaepernick was at quarterback. and the Ravens took that one. But if that is the matchup, the 49ers come for that comeback.
I love it. I love it. I think that was the year the power went out, right? When Beyonce did the set, I think.
I think that was the year.
That's
Actually,
cool.
yeah, that was a good game too.
Yeah. No, that was a great game. Should be great games this weekend, great games next week. So make sure you lock in this parlay, and we'll see you guys soon.